Loft can save you about 70% of your infrastructure cost by detecting and shutting down idle workloads. This feature is called sleep mode. Admins can configure and enforce sleep mode for entire clusters or individual cluster users and namespaces. If sleep mode is enabled for a namespace or a virtual cluster, Loft will automatically put this namespace or virtual cluster to sleep if it has not been used for a certain amount of time. Any interactions with the namespace or virtual cluster via kubectl or Helm will reset the inactivity timeout. If a namespace or virtual cluster starts sleeping, all replicas of deployments, stateful sets etc. will be set to 0, which effectively terminates all containers but keeps the entire configuration and state of the user's workloads. Once Loft sees the first kubectl request or any other interaction with a sleeping namespace or virtual cluster, Loft wakes up this namespace or virtual cluster by increasing the number of replicas again, so that all containers will be started. Admins and users can track which namespaces and virtual clusters are currently sleeping, and they also get statistics about the percentage of time a certain namespace or virtual cluster has been sleeping since its creation. If your clusters are running in a public cloud like AWS and you enable cluster auto-scaling, your clusters will scale down at night or on the weekend when nobody is working, because the sleep mode will terminate idle containers. And when engineers start working in the morning, Loft will spin up everything again without the need for any manual interaction. Considering that engineers work about 40 hours per week and a week has a total of 168 hours, your users are likely only going to use your Kubernetes clusters for less than 30% of the time. That means with sleep mode, idle workloads will be sleeping most of the time, which effectively saves 70% of cloud computing cost.